Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome to more Mass Effect 2, the Legendary Edition. We are finally going to be finishing up some of the missions for the loyalty. I went out and actually received more Element 0 on my own time, so that way you guys didn't have to see the boringness of getting it all. So now we actually have enough Element 0 to get our final research upgrade with our ship, which is the extended fuel cells. So let's go ahead and grab this. Remember, you need to do all of these upgrades in order for you to be able to have everyone survive at the end. We're also going to pick up the Omni Tool upgrade for the tech damage. And it may have opened up another one, I'm not sure. Yep. As well as tech cooldown. So as far as I know, I think that's pretty much it. No more ammo upgrades, no more ship enhancements, prototypes. I think we're good to go. All right, so what we're going to be doing next is there's a few things actually. First one we're going to be go ahead and tackling into is Miranda's mission. Yeah, I decided to stream a little bit early today, doing all of this, so might be a little confusing to some of you, but actually, you know what? We're right here. Since I did this anonymously, we're going to go ahead and do this little side mission, which is a Quarian kind of distress signal. There's a crash site. So these missions, they're not too long. They don't take that much time up, but they're still pretty fun to do. Obviously, we said we wanted to do these side content and side missions. So we're going to go ahead and investigate this and land. Yes, if you want to save your crew, you have to do all of your ship upgrades. If you don't, specific parts of your ship will not be able to do what it needs to do in order for everyone to live. So, of course, your first time playing this, you would have like no clue of really knowing that you need to do that. So if you don't do it, you know, because you didn't pick up the fuel, maybe you ran out of fuel and you didn't have enough time to escape a certain situation or whatever, and some of your members died because of a shot that got blasted into the hull or something like that. Similar to something like that. So I don't remember exactly how it goes, but you need to do all of the ship upgrades in order for everyone to even have a chance at surviving. That is also besides the point of doing their loyalty missions. If you send the wrong person to the wrong place during the suicide mission, even if they're loyal, they still have a chance to die. So you have to understand you have to understand the characters. You have to understand what each character can do. Say for instance, like Jack is amazing with biotics, so is Samara. So there's going to be someone on in your crew that you're going to be like, all right, I need someone that's really good with biotics. Who am I going to choose? Well, you could choose the wrong person because they're not that good with biotics or they're not that strong, and then they wouldn't be able to hold the line. Do 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 do. Love isn't always. Sorry, I always break out in the song whenever I say hold the line. All right, this is just a regular kind of beat 'em up mission here, so we're gonna have some fun. Let's take Mr. Grunt, and let's take Tali, right? Because, I mean, come on, we haven't used Tali that much. And she's very important, especially when it comes to Quarians, so, I mean, it makes sense to take her, and we can do a little upgrading here. Yes, I'm planning on doing Metal Gear Solid 1 for my birthday stream this Saturday. I thought it would be fun, and it's also a retro day, since it's Saturday, so I thought it would work out perfectly. Tali's operating peak of physics, increased duration of her powers, modest cybernetics, immune hands. We don't really take her that much. Same amount of health, just weapon damage, power duration, or power duration of weapon damage. I'm going to say weapon damage. She's a mechanic. Grunt. All right, so he's got 4 points. What do we want to do? We can do more fortification. Suppose we'll just do that. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right. What species do I think is the most interesting in this game? I gotta say, I gotta go with probably, in my opinion, the Asari or the Turians. So it looks like we've got some missing survivors that we need to locate and find. All right, let's jump in. What do they say in Europe? I always hear European commentators say, "Let's get stuck in." What, I don't know what that means, but I'm just saying it's probably just like a more of a "it's go time," kind of like what I do.
The Quarian life signs are stabilized. I recommend securing the area in preparation for shuttle extraction.
Ambush incoming. Nothing can hurt me! Wait!
One down.
Well, let's go ahead and make sure that we have our powers set up. She's got the attack drone.
Now you're dead!
I love this silenced
Feel the blood rage.
Watch out, Shepard.
Burn and die! We need to leave. Time to fight! Nothing can hurt me!
Got you.
Gonna run, now you'll fry!
That it? I'm gonna switch to shotgun real quick. I'm guessing, I don't know, is that it? I guess essentially all this really was is just trying to keep that Quarian alive. Judo chop.
Coordinates received. Your DNA inbound for pickup. You've done us a great service. Expect to hear from the captain.
I don't think you can use bow and arrows. Easy, simple little side mission. It would be pretty cool if you could use bow and arrows.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, of course. Thank you for my daughter. Oh, that's Neff's mother. Okay. All right. So we're going to head to Ilium, I think it's called, or something like that. We've been there multiple times. This is where we
have used half our fuel.
Notice how we have so much more fuel now, right? Before we only had 1,000. Now we actually have, as you can see, 1,500. All right, we're gonna do Miranda's mission now. There's also another thing to do here. There's the give Liara intel, which is the huge DLC mission. But I would like to know your feedback. Do you want me to do those DLC missions after the main story or before the main story? That's the question. Because we still have a lot of stuff to do. There's also a side thing here that we got in one of the previous missions that we just did, which was we needed to stop at like a bar here or something to pick up something. I can't remember exactly what it is. Who else are we going to take with us here? I feel like a good team would be Garrison Miranda. Casually flies past the sun. That's what I do. I casually like to fly past the sun.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
Yeah, Arrival, that's the one that's that takes place right before Mass Effect 3, right?
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
Keep trying, Vikrant. You'll get it, man. It takes a little time. You just got to remember that in those missions, the faster you are, the better chance that you have of doing S ranking. So you don't always have to be stealthy. You just need to be quick.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, we're going to save that one for the very end.
Message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Wait a second. Why did I just get renegade points? See, that's what I don't understand. It's like I just literally received renegade points and I don't understand why. Like, what did I do to get those renegade points? I know that my Paragon is pretty much almost up as high as you can possibly go. Just about. We're not quite there yet, which is why I haven't done Jack's mission yet. Yeah, so you'll take a look here. I think, where is it? There's the Citadel found forward. Find someone who might make use of a forged ID. That's at the Citadel. Where is Chunka? Remember, we just picked up like a little side mission, right? That we were supposed to come back to Ilium. Where is that little mission at? I think we're supposed to go to Eternity. But I don't honestly remember, because it's not showing up in my side things. Alright, but I digress. We're going to go ahead and move on here. Vista, talk to Garrus.
We were always told that Ilium is one of the safest places in the galaxy, until you fell off the grid. Signed the wrong contract, join up with the wrong company, or walk down the wrong alley, and it's as dangerous as anywhere else. Don't let this place fool you. It's no...
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. Pardon me, I'm on a call.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton of business.
Not really, but usually they give you the option of choosing a Paragon or Renegade, so I just find it confusing that I get Renegade for no reason. It was just conversations to be had. There wasn't a specific negative thing that I said that would warrant the Renegade. So I don't know. In this game, I guess I just find it weird how they did Paragon and Renegade. Whereas the first one, it was definitely more coherent, and you knew if you were choosing a Renegade or a Paragon option. So this is the woman that we need to talk to do Miranda's mission.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
I think there's what I was talking about. Journal update, deliver package to Ish in the markets of Omega. Yeah, that's the Ish thing. See, but where was that? That's it right there. Omega package for Ish. Gotcha. All right. So it's finally time to do Miranda's mission. So here we go.
I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
He didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll
Hey,
handle this ourselves.
Green Team, did you become a member 15 hours ago? Or have you been a member? I'm seeing a lot of members here. I didn't know you were actually a member, Green. I'm sorry. Thank you if you've been a member.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
I think Green just became a member,
I appreciate
like
this.
yesterday or something. So
I
thanks, bud.
hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
All right, so same thing. Obviously, we're taking her, and we're going to take Garrus.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid.
Lucas with the $20 tip. Thank you. Tipping for more muscles.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
We must bring muscles back. It's been a long time since you've all seen muscles.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with herbiotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Oh.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things to get ugly.
Works for me.
They're not backing down. Tell Captain Inyala to send backup.
All right. So we've got Garrison hurt. Let's make sure we've... All right, so obviously Overlord isn't going to work on these guys, so we're going to need to switch to there.
Enemy combat drone.
Going now.
I'm on it.
With you.
Oh, he went down like a bag of bricks, man. That was awesome.
Nice shot.
Oh, this is a good team.
Yeah, enemy down.
Oh. I think I got her. That it? Nice. Guys, don't forget, if you want to keep a heads up on what the channel and what we're doing and everything that we got going on it, make sure that you are check out our Discord. It's easy, it's free, and it's just a place where you can chat with all types of gamers. You can join up for maybe a certain game that you want to play and you need some multiplayer buddies or something. Everybody in this community is straight up just awesome people, no trolls, anything like that. So if you're looking to make friends and have a good time gaming, make sure you check out our Discord. Link is in the description. It's been sending around in the chat as well.
Come on, we need to get to Niket. Front. Affirmative.
I'm on it.
I love firing the sniper rifle because it's not like a sniper rifle. It's like a freaking shotgun. It fires like a shotgun. Lucas always comes in strong with those tips, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, bud.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard,
I'm just surprised you're not a member at this point, man. I want to be able to give back to you.
Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Yeah, I'm gonna be romancing Miranda. I usually always romance Miranda. Here's the thing. When I go out to eat, I eat the same thing. When I romance women in Mass Effect, I romance the same women. I don't know what it is, but I'm a stickler for choosing what I like, you know?
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
No, they're totally not setting up him to betray her. Totally not doing it. Doesn't even seem fathomable at this moment in time.
They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
Can't you say I'm a little busy right now? What's up, Darkwing Duck? When there's trouble, you call DW. Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. When there's trouble, you call DW.
We're compromised.
How's that one? Understood.
I'm sure it is. I know. I've never romanced Tali. I never looked at Tali as a romance character for myself. Like, I don't know. I never was really interested in trying to romance her.
Keep the bitch back. The kid is nearing the transport terminal.
Like, I've always loved Yvonne Strahovski, who is the actress playing Miranda. She's in one of my favorite TV shows of all time, which is called Chuck. So it's like any chance I have to romance her, even though I've seen it all, I just like to do it. Now, the only thing that I might change is I might actually stick with a romance with Miranda this time, whereas before I switched back to Ashley. I haven't made that decision yet. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but it's a possibility that I could switch to Miranda for the third one as well, since there is that Citadel DLC, which actually makes the romance feel more out there, even though you spend most of your time with Ashley. I don't know. We'll see. Exactly, Green. Hey, did you just become a member, Green? I mentioned that earlier, but you had just said be right back, so you probably didn't see it. So if you did just become a member, thanks, bud. I think it said like 15 hours ago or something like that you became a member. I appreciate it. All right, we got a med kit. So make sure everyone give a big shout out to Green for becoming a member.
Now what's this?
Yeah, she's in the new movie with Chris Pratt, The Tomorrow War. Jennifer and I saw it the other day, and we really enjoyed it. Perfect. Well, you know what this means? We can switch to Overlord.
I've got it. Engaging target. Enemy down. Affirmative.
Headhunter.
Just stall them, damn it.
You did so it wouldn't call me out. Well, I have a thing that tells me how many hours ago you did it. So guess what? I just called you out. All right, so now we switched back, so.
Combat drone deployed!
I'm on it.
Attacking target. Scratch one.
Heavy weapons. Enemy down.
Oh. Oh, jeez, man. Don't you hate it when they can get you behind cover like that? It's always, I always find it funny when I see Solarians in their armor. Because they just look so weird. Alright, why don't we have a little fun? Let's switch to Shoddy. And let's get dangerous. Oh! I love that. It's so fulfilling and satisfying. All right, we got the double blue and your blubba doo boo scooby doo, and your white and your yellow and your booby doo, and then your poop 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 scoop scoopy doo. I have not tried any Need for Speed Most Wanted mod, no. You know, it used to be a thing a few years ago where I would, on streams, I would always sing for, like, donations and stuff, you know? Now I just sing randomly. I don't even try anymore.
Damn it, I'm not letting you get on now.
Meta jail capacity, nice.
Affirmative.
Understood. I love this rifle.
Member offline.
All right, let's go back to Snipes.
Critical system damage.
Well, I can always do better. I mean,
Watch out!
definitely need to do better. Especially when it comes to streaming. It's just so hard to get back into it at a regular basis. I don't know. It's just always... Streaming always just feels weird to me. I don't know why.
You bet. Gotcha.
Fortunately, I can't see where that guy is. I can just barely get a headshot off here.
Not that one.
On my way.
All right, let's go. I feel like I got a really good mix of weapons right now. Weapons and powers.
You got it.
Oh, sheesh. That thing like morphed towards me.
Enemy.
I'm on it. Understood. Light him up.
That's a pretty unique little weapon right there.
Burn, bitch!
I'm on it.
You bet. We can cut down through the cargo line.
Unfortunately, though, my walkthroughs have gone kind of to to the wayside because of all the streaming that I'm doing. So I need to find a better opportunity to get more time for bringing the walkthroughs back, because I don't want to lose out on those. Walkthroughs are what I love personally, so I want to bring them back. It's just that we've done walkthroughs so many times that it's getting to the point, it's like I'm trying to think of games that I could do walkthroughs for that merit walkthroughs and not let's plays, you know? A lot of games can just be done with let's plays and they make sense. But then there are those few games that really feel better with walkthroughs as opposed to let's plays. So it's trying to figure out which ones those would be better for is actually a tough challenge. 3, then a 0. Okay, come on. Where's my 3? There's my 3, 0. All right, now I need a bunch of greenies. Okay, can't go that way. Where's my greenies? I need my greenies. There's my greenies. All right, I think that's it for this section here. Let's keep going.
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Watch for drones. Watch for drone.
Not that one. Understood.
Get the gunner!
Oh, that's heavy charge. No, I want Unity. Sorry. There it is. All right. Yeah, it's a really good team.
He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Yeah, definitely. This type of game is just not suited for a walkthrough. It's just really not. Even if you play it on Insanity, like, it's just not suited for it. It's just Let's Plays, or it just feels, even if you're doing something on Insanity, a Let's Play for this type of game just feels, I don't know, it's better. But short games like your Splinter Cell series and things that actually have, you know, a linear approach to it really feel more akin to the walkthrough style. But see, all the biggest channels out there right now that do walkthroughs, they're all no commentary. There's not a, well, okay, that do walkthroughs. You may label your Let's Play a walkthrough, but it's not a walkthrough. Those that actually do walkthroughs, they're all like no commentary. The ones that are usually successful, I guess.
We're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch.
I like the elevator
Maybe it
music.
means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it! Why won't the thing go any faster?
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe...
No, I'm not going for a Tali
No,
romance.
he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
You know him, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another explanation.
I don't know, damn it. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. And then I'll have a word with this Captain and Yala.
Docking Bay 94.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved,
No passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Niket, you've sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you'd kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family.
I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. And you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Niket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
Oh, but this is not the one she's talking about. This is her secondary outfit, so it did make a lot of sense right there.
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
Not when you took her away from the only family she could have ever known. But I'd still agree with Miranda, of course.
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait. You don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
You'll die for that, bitch! On our right!
Doesn't make any sense. I feel like should have just that Miranda's so powerful, she should have just killed her with that one thing right there. Miranda's dead already? My God. And there goes my guy. I hate how it lifts you up like that. There you go. Oh my God, dude, seriously? Well, that's what you get for coming at me like a spider monkey.
How do you like that? Hostiles up ahead. Incineration ray. Watch for the drone. Affirmative.
All right, I better switch to like a better weapon. Right now, what I got is just not cutting it. All right.
I'm on it.
I want to get rid of everybody else first.
Can't get a lock. Can't target them.
What?
Can't reach the target.
Why can't I target it? Wonder why it wouldn't let me target her.
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
So what's the deal with the helmet? Let me explain to you what the deal with the helmet is. The helmet is the collector armor. So these are the enemies that we go against. So we kind of look like one of those enemies, and this is like the best armor you can pretty much get in the game, in my opinion. Deliver the locket. Find a sorry looking for a missing locket and deliver it to her. Okay. Oh, I know. That's that woman in the very beginning. That woman that we saw at the very beginning of the level when we got to this Ilium. All right, just looking around for anything. Crossfire, you get caught up in the crossfire. Crossfire. Sorry. The 80s in me is coming out.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
I don't like the helmets either because I don't like my Shepherd to have a helmet on. Unfortunately, you can't do that in this game. You could do it in number 1 and you can do it in number 3, but for some reason in number 2, if you have this type of armor on, you can't just take the helmet off, you know?
Even with all your upgrades, you're human, just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted, but there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part?
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No, I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you.
All right.
No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Well, there you go. Very awkward at the ending there, but sure. They could have at least done something like have her actually talk. All right. All right, let's go turn in this little thing here. See, I like these little loyalty missions. They're not very long, but they do flesh out some of the stories in your members to give you a reason to feel like you're invested in these characters, and that's what it's all about. So we need to give this locket to this woman, I believe, that's up here.
There we go. Run away, you bastard.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you.
No, my name's not Steven, sorry.
My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
All right, plus 7 Paragon, 500 credits. And we are essentially at the max. I mean, come on now. We should have enough for Jack, right? We've got to have enough to keep Jack happy, right? Or to keep everyone happy, I hope. Because that's who's next. Jack is the one that's next. And in my opinion, it feels like we should have enough to keep everyone happy. But now we have finally enough for Barrier to get it all the way up. So, Barrier, your barrier is nearly impenetrable, shrugging off heavy weapons as well. Has a 12-second recharge duration that lasts for 1 minute, 100% of maximum shields. Or your barrier lasts a few critical seconds longer, so it's 180 seconds as opposed to... Yeah, I'm going to go for this one, heavy barrier. Oh yeah, we're gonna give her slam. Massive damage. Nice. Alright, so it looks like that's what we'll do next. Well, we got the Omega package for Ish, and we got the Citadel as well. But we still have a few things left to do. We're not gonna stay here and do Liara's Lair of the Shadow Broker yet. Do you think that we should save Shadow Broker for after we finish the main story, or should we do Shadow Broker before we finish the main story? What do you guys think? And we'll go ahead and switch our armor. It seems like you guys want me to pick a different armor, so we'll go back to the N7 armor. We've been in this armor for like the last 4 streams, so probably a good idea to switch it up.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
No new messages, no nothing, huh? Okay. Alright, let's go down here, switch our armor, talk to Miranda. Yeah, Emmy 2 is significantly longer than Emmy 1 for sure. So much more DLC. This was Emmy 1 in 2007 when Emmy 1 came out. DLC was starting to get popular, but it was nowhere near it was in 2010. when Mass Effect 2 came out. That's when DLC was like really, really amping up. All right, so armor, let's go. That's the collectors, then there's the Inferno. They give you, like, see, the collector gives you a regenerative bonus of 10%, health plus 20, so you even get more health, whereas Inferno gives you storm speed, tech, biotic, power, damage, negotiation bonus. Then you've got Terminus armor, gives you speed shields, weapons. Cerberus assault gives you 10 shields, 10 health, 10 capacity. So you can see where they each have different cool things. These don't give you any of those capacitors that you get. Except for when you use like a helmet, you get shields regenerating by 10%, or increased headshot damage. Recon hood gives you weapon damage, negotiation bonus, death mask. Visor gives you headshot damage and gives you increased health. Or you can have no helmet. Usually we always want something, so we'll put on... I really like the recon hood. We'll do the visor. Well, let's change up the tint, I guess. Blue with white. How about the pattern? There, pattern color. There we go. That looks good. Be a nice little change. All right, we're gonna go talk to Miranda, who is not over there. She's over here. I'm in the wrong spot. Yes, Arrival's the one that you definitely want to save for the very, very end, because that leads into Mass Effect 3.
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the Adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny, something we don't share.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person under there.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
All right. And we're essentially at the very top. We've reached the max. So congratulations, Strain. We have done it. And it's time to take Miranda back here to the bed. Let's go. Just kidding. But seriously. We'll bang, okay? All right, so loyalty missions complete. Now next up is finally Jack. So you can romance pretty much anyone, although whoever you do romance in number 2, there will be some repercussions if you romance someone from ME1 that's different. It kind of, there's a little bit that fades into it, but it's not too bad. It's not like it penalizes you in any way, really. You just make the decision you want to make in Mass Effect 3, depending on who it is that you want to stick with or not. Like, say, for instance, for me, it was either I romanced Ashley in the first one, and Miranda in the second one in my original playthrough, and then I could choose again. So I went back to Ashley, and then I had to deny Miranda in Mass Effect 3, and that can have an impact on the story depending on what happens and stuff. So you've really got to you know, make your selection, I wouldn't say wisely, but choose who you really want to be with. So all right, before we do Jack, we're going to head to the Citadel. There's a few side missions that we can conduct at the Citadel that we can finish off real quick. One thing to note is I told you guys that we were going to do a complete playthrough of this, meaning that we were going to do those side missions. So this will take probably no more than just a few minutes, and then we'll do Jack. Well, they have to have drama to it, right? Because Ashley wouldn't even come back with me in number 2, so of course you're going to hook up with someone else. And you might get a line that says, "You were faithful to me the whole time?" Ooh. You know, but in the sense of the game, it's like, who really did that? Who stayed faithful to whoever was their relationship person in 1? Who stayed faithful? Not a lot stayed faithful, I'm willing to bet. All right. Which it doesn't make sense because you're not together with him. Although Liara might be a little different. I don't know how she considers it because I never romanced Liara. So Liara, it actually might be significantly different for Liara since she has a bigger role in this game than Ashley does, or Caden would. All right, so where's it at? Assignments. Citadel. Find use for ID. Find someone who might use a forged ID. So there's that one. And there's also this. Or, oh, okay. So here, all we're doing is finding this, find use for forged ID. Someone who might, does anyone know who might make use of this forged ID? I'm gonna look around a little bit, and then...
Sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with them.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I bet.
We just need to find the person that this belongs, that we can interact with. So it's just a matter of kind of looking around until we find someone, I guess. I don't know who it's supposed to be. Yeah, you know what? I actually romanced, if I'm not mistaken, if you guys watched my original Mass Effect 2 playthrough, I'm pretty sure I did romance Kelly, didn't I?
I can't believe these humans. No fly lists? What did they turn this place into?
I overheard you talking. Having a problem?
It's a private matter.
Give me a chance. I might be able to help.
I don't see why you would. Since your kind gained a seat on the council, they've taken over CSEC customs. There are hundreds of new security checks and travel restrictions. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
Why would they consider you a risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
Who won't let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the shuttle port told us. The one outside the CSEC station?
I'll see if I can get it sorted out.
I'm not holding my breath.
Exactly. I saw her kind of as a teenager too, you know. She's like in Mass Effect 1. She was just, she was on her pilgrimage and all that kind of stuff. It just, I didn't feel a single ounce of romance connection with her. It said just outside of CSEC, right? Well, this is just outside of CSEC. Hold on, let me look at this again real quick. Citadel fake positives. Talk to the CSEC customs officer at the shuttle port.
Yes?
That's not
I
it.
should be going. You need anything else? Let
Where is this customs officer? Maybe it's over here.
You'll have to wait for the next shuttle. Can I help you, sir?
I talked to a couple of Asari. They say customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related to station security are classified. We can't risk Geth infiltration. Revealing why someone is on a watch list might compromise the safety of CSEC's undercover agents.
Did you talk with them? Did they seem like Geth agents to you?
Well, no, but you can never be sure.
Look, miss, I've fought hundreds of Geth. I can assure you that those two aren't Geth infiltrators. The lack of flashlight heads was kind of a giveaway.
I'm not saying it makes any sense. Those are the rules I have to enforce. I can't get them cleared, but I can flag the case file for review. That will allow them to travel in the meantime. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm fine. Thanks for your help.
Next.
All right. I don't know about if you guys feel the same way, but I felt like that character we just saw, she felt so dollish. Like, it's almost like her character looks like a doll. It was very weird.
So?
Good news. I convinced them to let you go.
You what? How did you do that?
I explained how their methods are flawed. I fought a lot of Geth in my time.
You have. How unexpected. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
There we go. Another +2. Although I don't see how we can gain any more. I mean, we're already at the freaking max. Yeah. All right. So we did everything in the Citadel now. I think it's time. We're going to head to Omega now. Because we're going to finish off the fish thingy or whatever. Or I know, it's almost like she has Botox or some crap like that. I was like, I don't know why her character looks so weird. All right, oops. No, this is not what I want to do. I need to go to the mass relay. All right, so we're headed to Omega. I always love this little asteroid space station here. Always felt pretty cool. Alright, so once we turn in this mission, then we will finally do Jack's mission. And then technically we'll be done with the... Well, we're not done with the loyalty missions without doing Tali's, but some people had said that if we bring Legion with us for Tali's mission, it's better. Or it adds something to it. I'm not really sure what it adds. But it creates some hostilities, I think, with Tali's mission if we have a Geth with us, clearly. So it could be fun to have some unique dialogue that you wouldn't normally get. But I think you still have enough time to do it.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
This information could weaken Arya's organization. You better be sure it's safe before you take it anywhere.
I'm touched. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
He's been doing this a long time.
Why do you want information about one of Arya's men?
It's not for me. A lot of people want to leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Anto or Arya found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
Arya will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Arya in centuries. Once she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sal. We have to get out of here.
There we go. Didn't even get Paragon points for that? Come on. Yeah, I've noticed that lately, you know, less and less people are liking the streams. I think everyone forgets, but they need to understand that in order for these videos to be seen by anyone in search engines, there has to be more likes. It's just we're never going to be searched. Like, it's seriously, like, if I need more people interacting with this channel, or it'll never be able to continue to grow, because YouTube is all about watch time, likes, comments for these things to be shown up. If you see a video, if I put a video out of a certain game and I look in search, I won't even see my video on the first 10 pages because not enough people have liked it. But once it gets more likes, then it starts showing up higher and higher in the searches, so people actually say, okay, well, maybe this is something people want to see. And it sucks because a lot of people, they like to watch my content, but for some reason they don't like to leave any feedback or a like, and it screws everything, it screws the whole algorithm up. And it's just one of those things that's how it's been. All right, so let's go ahead and do her mission now. As you can see, we've never even really been out here before. This is a place we've never explored. All right, so clearly we're taking Jack with us. We're going to do this appearance, or we're going to do that one. Why don't we give her original appearance? So we're going to take Jack, and we're going to take Miranda. These two, they're at it all the time. Let's get her subject 0 all the way up. To the limits, greatly reducing the recharge time of her powers, so it's only, what's the recharge? Minus 25% in the recharge. Or Jack focus on her combat, on her weapon damage, power recharge time is 18%. Or minus 25%, gotcha. Yeah, let's do that one. That way she can use it a lot more, I guess, would be the best option, right? Yeah, Miranda is the romance for me.
See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
All right.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Some people just want to watch the world burn, man.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Karthik, thank you so much, bud. Everyone give Karthik a big shout out for the super chat. Helping keeping the channel alive. Thank you, bud. It's going to be really weird coming up the next few months with, I don't know when this surgery is going to happen, but when it does, I could be out of commission for half a year. I mean, I could be out of commission, I don't know how long. It's going to be really tough. It's reconstructive surgery on my back, and I just don't know how long it's going to take me out of commission, so times are going to get tough up ahead for sure.
Sounds like this facility went rogue. You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Well, see, if you're with Liara, it makes sense to stay faithful to Liara because she's in the game more. She's got a full DLC you can do, so there's romance options with Liara there.
Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom.
But you don't get that with Ashley in the second game, unfortunately. Well, it does make more sense with Liara. She's in the game more, so you feel like she's still with you at some moments here, whereas other characters that you may have romanced, they're not with you at all, so you don't really feel that regret. Listen, it's not cheating if we were on a break.
We're compromised.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs.
Hey, Renee.
I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated.
Oh, thank you, Karthik.
Narcotics flooded my veins
Appreciate
when
it, bud.
attacked.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation. This place is supposed to be empty.
Exactly.
Who the fuck shot that Baron?
You know, I almost thought about that. I really did almost thought about like finding a way to put a TV on the bed. I don't know how long I'll be bedridden for. So I almost, that was like something I actually thought about. We'll see how it goes yet. I don't know the full thing. I don't know. They haven't told me. I have a meeting with ooh, Element Zero. Look at that. I have a meeting with the surgeon on in August, so I'll find out exactly what my, you know, what they think my downtime will be. I mean, if they can do the surgery, if it's plausible. There's a lot of things to think about, so we'll see how it all goes. I mean, having back surgery is no joke, and it's something I'm terribly afraid of because so many bad things could go wrong, so it's a lot to think about. Alright, so we got Jack, so obviously what we need with her is we got Rip Animals Apart, we got the Body Warp Slam, and we've got Overlord. I'm gonna go Slam for Miranda, and we'll go Improve Shot.
You bet. With you.
Get back here.
Heads up! Let me know where that came from. He goes. Affirmative. Understood. I'm with you.
No sweat.
On the floor. Fall and die.
Trouble incoming!
I think I'm more scared than anything, man. I just know how things can go wrong in back surgeries. I don't know. Well, I don't want to make any assumptions until we get to it, you know? I don't want to make myself worry if I don't have to. We'll see how it is. We'll just take it one step at a time. Got to do it again? I had to do 2 firewalls there. That was weird. Or I got it twice. Why did they give it to me twice? That was weird. Right on your... It would make E3 a lot easier, huh? Can't open door when enemies are present? Uh-oh. I think the game glitched. There's got to be an enemy somewhere. Oh, come on. Well, clearly it had to have been some type of glitch because it says that there's an enemy here. but I don't see any. So one of the enemies isn't dead, or it doesn't look like they consider the enemy dead. I honestly, right? Like, you guys have seen me have a bunch of glitches for whatever reason in this game. I don't normally have glitches. He's up top somewhere. Well, I took this guy out, though. I took the guy that was out up here. As you can see, his body's no longer there. And I don't see anyone. Okay, I heard him. Where's this guy at? Well, that sucks. I can hear him, but I don't see him. I'm gonna have to start this whole thing over again, I bet. That sucks. All right. Well. Okay, it didn't take us too far back, so that's all right.
Incoming! Engaging target. Enemy charging! Right. You bet. Down you go. Easy enough. I'll kill you all.
No sweat.
Right. Understood. With you. One left. Down you go. Stop.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
A lot of children died here. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
I think we're good now. Yep. All right, good. Sweet. Hey, don't be mad because I got a 3090. Don't be a hater. Be a congratulator.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Hello, dead people.
Here we go. Easy enough. Gotcha.
Look how it's like they're military. They're doing perfect right flanks. It's like they made like right angles when they were turning, like right flanks or right turns. Right turn, march. Yep.
They kept children here?
That's much better. See, that's more real. Congratulate someone and then say, I hate you. That's exactly the response I was looking for. All good.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Well, are the cards going down at this point, or no?
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
We do sometimes, yeah. Yeah, because I look back at that big fight that we had or whatever and see just how stupid it was.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Let you live and learn.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
I'm sorry, but PlayStation, in my opinion, has just been horrible lately. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, there's something about PlayStation that makes me feel like they've turned into the villains. I know that sounds so weird, and I love PlayStation games, you know, and stuff like that, but I really feel like lately they've just been more villainy. I'm sure I'm probably the only one that thinks that, but I don't know. Like, everything they do has like an ulterior motive, or they're just not being the nicest to the teams that they have making their games, or something like that.
Valuable.
You know, I love PlayStation because of all the great exclusives that they do have, but I'm always playing my Xbox, man. It's just, I just have so much more fun when I turn on my Xbox than when I turn on my PlayStation. I feel like I have to find something to play when I put my PlayStation in, or I have to be in the mood to play my PlayStation, whereas I turn my Xbox on all the time, even if there's not a game I want to play and I just want to search the store to see what's out there. Like, a lot of people have had to turn in their PlayStations, like they had to get them refurbished or what, because they broke or whatever. I haven't had a single problem with either PlayStation or Xbox as of yet. I did have a problem with the PlayStation's controller. It wasn't working for a long time. It wouldn't charge, but they fixed that glitch.
You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them on my own. I want them dead. Concentrate fire. All squads.
I'm on it.
Gotcha.
They give him a lot of health.
I'm on it.
We outnumber and outgun all. Assault! I'll kill them myself.
Will you? Dude, you're hiding behind this little cover right there, bro. Come on. Why you hiding like a little girl? Went down like a bag of potatoes.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Like, I will always love the Xbox controller more than a PlayStation controller. I know the haptic feedback is awesome, and it really is a game changer. And recently I heard that Phil Spencer was like, you know, that they're going to incorporate some of that stuff in their future controllers, and I think that's a good idea. And they should totally do that. Like, there's no reason Xbox can't take suggestions from PlayStation and vice versa. I will never understand why you wouldn't take, you know, if something in the industry works, build upon it and create your own version of it. You don't have to be the only one that comes out with something like that. You know what I mean? So, when I restarted the thing, I didn't grab those 3,000 credits that I could have got at that one location, did I? Ah, crap. But, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just, everything. I just love the ecosystem of the PlayStation, or the Xbox, sorry. This feels so much better to me. But I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I love both PlayStation and Xbox. I'm just a gamer. I want to play all games. It doesn't matter what console it's on. I just want to enjoy video games. I honestly wish that there was no exclusivities. That every game was on every console, was on PC and everything. Because then, you know, there would be none of this hating that we get so much with all these people that go out there. The moment Xbox puts something out, you know, the PlayStation fanboys come in and they're all like, gosh, man, your system sucks so bad. We have so many good exclusives. And then the same thing, you know, when PlayStation puts out something, Xboys come in. Yeah, but we got like Game Pass. And dude, Game Pass is like so freaking awesome. You know, it's just like, why all this hate? Pick the system you want or get them all. Or just play PC and be the best of everything, you know?
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question. And I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this. But a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You'd do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Wow, 19 Paragon points. My gosh, that's like the most I've seen in any mission, right? I mean, there's no denying that we've got it all the way up now.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Every person has a dark side when it comes to what console they prefer. They consider the other one the dark side, but to me, they're just all, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I just wish they all would just get along and you could crossplay with every single game and all that. I mean,
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
This is where the magic happened.
I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
I'm guessing that's it.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
I think more games need to be like PlayStation. I mean, not PlayStation. Need to be more like Call of Duty, where they allow PlayStation, console, or NPC crossplay. All games should be crossplay, especially multiplayer at this point. I mean, it's 2021. Come on. The companies want it. See, that's the difference. The actual companies that make the games, the publishers, the companies, they want crossplay because they know that means more people are going to play when they can play with their friends from other systems or stuff like that. But the console people themselves, they don't. Well, I don't want to say that because Xbox usually is always on point with wanting to team up with PlayStation. But for some reason, PlayStation just doesn't want to team up with any other consoles. And I just wish that they would open themselves up more to that because it could do better for them. It makes them look better, and it just means more people are playing games. And then, I don't know. It's just it's all about money. Everything's always about money. Later, Green. All right, here's that part we were talking about.
I'll deal with it.
I like how I said, take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the world with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
Missed an opportunity for a good threesome right here, too.
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
There you go. So I know that seems like that wasn't much, but you literally, I guess, had to have your Paragon up to the max in order to be able to get that blue option. Otherwise, you would have to choose between Miranda or... they'd both still be loyal, but then they... in my honest opinion, it doesn't feel like they're really loyal because, you know, they're both pissed and one of them is going to hate you and whatnot, you know, and you don't want that. Yeah, the unfortunate truth is companies want your money. Or should I say publishers want your money. Developers don't care. Well, they want your money because they want you to buy the game. But they want more people playing the game. That's what they want. But the publishers that they work for, they want only your money. And that's all. To you, you're a stat. You're nothing more than a stat to publishers. That's what you need to realize. And a lot of people don't want to do that. 80% Paragon at least?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Guardian Angel. Oh, this is Oriana. Sister of Miranda. That's good. I like that right there. That was funny. Research unlocked. Subject 0 biotic blast. I still think the best thing to do on the suicide mission is to have the barrier, so that's why we're going to keep that. Alright, so here we go. We've got the submachine gun up. We don't have the sniper headshot yet. Requires one more sniper rifle damage. Alright, so we got biotic damage. Ooh, we just barely have enough for that too. We get our biotics almost all the way up. What about the med gel too? Oh, we got plenty enough for that. Let's get med gel up. No ship enhancements, but prototypes we got some. No. Oh, why does she get her own? Wow. Unfortunately, we don't have enough for that. But instead of just giving her, I think I would rather us, as a whole unit, be able to have more 60% biotic damage. That, to me, makes more sense. Okay, there we go. So, that means what's left as far as missions go... We have the Tali, we have Lair the Shadow Broker, and then, of course, our main mission, which is Stop the Collectors. So there is the go to the Brown Dwarf and the Thorn System, recover the Reaper IFF. Once you do the Reaper IFF, that's when you're going to pick up Legion. And then once you get Legion, you only have a little bit of time before you're automatically put into the end game. So once you get Legion, obviously we want to do Legions and maybe Tallies. Because of having Legion is, I guess, better off in that situation. As far as these side missions, there's still Arrival and Overlord. Do you guys want to do Overlord right now? Is that something that... how long does Overlord take to do? Travel to the planet IET Typhon System Phoenix Massing and investigate why the Cerberus base there has gone silent.
messages for you, Commander.
That's all the way up there, geesh.
Probe away.
Well, see, some people, that's the thing. Everyone is saying different. Some people say you only have time for one mission, but yet other people are saying that you have time to do Tali and Legion, if that's what you want to do. So I'm getting conflicted things. Oh, it's one of those that's really, really long? Okay. Yeah, I know Shadow Broker's pretty long.
Probe launched.
Which is good. I'm glad when they have long DLC, you know? This goes to show how much effort they put into the game. You see, here's the thing. PlayStation wants you to buy more of their consoles. They're not gonna have everything be backwards compatible. Xbox really, really allows you to have everything built on one machine, you know? So they're just two different companies that are going about doing different things in different ways. That's why I always felt like Xbox, they made the mistake back when the Xbox One was getting released that they were going to make everything have to be online, and all of the hate that happened because of that, I think they've learned from that, and then they've decided that they can't be that way. So I think since then, Xbox, I really feel, has tried their best to come back from that you know, initial thing, whatever you want to call it. Oh. Does that make sense?
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Well, I have to ask myself, should we go ahead and do Tali's mission now, even though we don't have Legion? Should we risk it or no? What do you guys think?
Probe away. Probe away.
I don't even think we need any of this anymore, right? We still have so much. I mean, that's the biggest thing we need is Element 0, to be honest. Because we still have something that we can use for Element 0.
Probe launched.
There we go. That might be enough to get what we need. Nice. Well, no, we got just the retrain. Is that the only one? Oh, there's another one.
Launching probe.
I think I should, if I'm not mistaken, I should have enough to grab Jack's ability now. Yeah. Gives her 20% more biotic damage. There you go. It's riskier to bring Legion along. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do. Let's just go ahead and do Tali's mission now. I know we don't have Legion, but I just want to make sure that everything is good to go, and we're just gonna make sure that's possible. So let's go ahead and do Tali's mission now. And in that way, we're technically done with all the loyalty missions except for Legions. It's just rare dialogue is pretty much all it is, yeah. I love how there's... Look at how close these two stars are. It doesn't make any sense. Did they not think about that? There's no way that these two stars could be this close without something immediately happening. I mean, there's no way. And why would they put their migrant fleet right next to where two stars are? All right, so who are we going to bring with us for this? Let's duet in ways that make us feel good. Let's duet. I don't know who I want to bring, man. I feel like we brought all different kinds this time. I'm gonna go with my girl, with my gal. Alright, so she's got attack drone, she's got AI hacking, and an energy drain. I think I like this one. So we'll get that one up as much as possible. There we go.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return.
Yeah, I'll
bring
definitely bring Tali for Legion's mission.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Help us get to 100 likes, everybody. We're almost there. Keep them coming. If you haven't had the chance to like, always do on every video. It really helps the channel. Garrus and Tali feel like the ones I'll probably bring on Legions.
A lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances. I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all. You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keep us alive. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor. I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
All right. I always like this mission. It's pretty cool. Is there even any combat in this mission at all? I'm not 100% sure. I think there is.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
Yeah, Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her. She's as good as connected.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's
Later,
as good
Spooky.
as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
What's the point?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zal Chorus, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent.
The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the Conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you.
No, this is a special faceplate because it's a secondary outfit, so it looks a little different. This is her second outfit. It's not the first one that she has.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created, the people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
This is probably something that really just irks a lot of people that play this game. Not really that play it, but watch it. There is a lot of exposition, so sometimes you're going to be sitting through these things learning about stuff. There's so much dialogue in the game. It's not just straight up action all the time.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Okay. Now, there might be some things we're missing here, so before I do that...
If Tali Zora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Thank you. Do you think I look good in these jeans? Hmm?
Tali Zora and her father are out of control. This is on...
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
That does, I'll say, that does sound like Alfred from the Batman Arkham series, yeah.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Yes, I've heard that the Titanfall servers are being DDoS, but I heard that they also got people on it to fix it, so hopefully it'll get fixed.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerrel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship, Han Gerrel, and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Kalrieger.
Shepard, Tali Zora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
All right, so let's do it.
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
I mean, that was a lot of exposition.
Anyone can retake the Alarai. Tali Zora can.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Even during the hearing, Tali Zora's first thought is to protect.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali. Kila Selai.
Hostile spotted.
All right, let's get this party started. Attack drone and AI hacking. Well, they're all AI, so let's go with AI hacking right now.
Got
Slam. Let's give her Overlord.
Enemy down. You bet.
Got it.
Perfect. Easy enough. Nice. Engaging target.
Right.
Got it. Affirmative.
Take that. Right.
Be right there.
Talk to Tali, repair drone. Well, clearly there's a door to get in there, but I'm not sure. Oh, right here.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Oh, Kotar is definitely worth it. You gotta play Kotar. I mean, that's amazing. That's one of the greatest RPGs ever made.
This looks interesting.
Geth shield strength. All right.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Second one is great too. They're all great. Some people actually prefer the second one, even though that wasn't made by BioWare. But I would say I probably prefer the first one just because it was the first, but the second one is great too. You get a lot more options in the second one though. I played Final Fantasy VII, but I never got into it as much as I know a lot of other people did.
I'm on it. Yes. Target. There we go. Moving. Watch it. Understood. We've got it. Not a problem. There we go. Oh,
I'll take that.
Easy enough.
Says the woman who was down on the ground. They really do throw a lot of Geth at you here, don't they?
Target. Got close to target. You bet. Right. You bet. One left. I'm on it. You bet. There we go. Enemy down. Be right there.
This shotgun is so good. Look at how far away we are. What are you doing? And we can still use this shotgun to do what we need to do. I mean, that's amazing. This is such a great shotgun. And we got it technically like so early in the game too. Hey Lunar, how you doing, bud? Hopefully you're doing well. Don't forget to keep those likes coming, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoying wrapping up these loyalty missions here. Getting closer and closer.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year.
Yes, I did a walkthrough for Alpha Protocol, and I know Obsidian did the second one, and they did Alpha Protocols.
Because of Rail Zora.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Oh God. Oh my God, how did that get right dude? Oh, that came right beside me, man. That was crazy. Alright, let's do this again. Perfect weapon for it. I don't know how one of them got beside me. I even had the heavy barrier on me.
Eyes up front. What's the target?
Alright. That's pretty much what I wanted to do the first time, but... we know that this is going to be the last battle, so might as well use your heavy weapons for that one, I guess.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... when this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
This is an interesting. It's like, what do you do? What do you do? You know, you want to save Tali, but at the same time, you want to honor her wish as well, and it can make it quite difficult. So I'm going to do a save here just in case.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
Hi, I'm right here.
Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Admiral. Call it.
A pity Shepard Vas Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier. I recommend posthumously exiling Tali Zora.
What? It was agreed that Tali Zora would not be convicted if she were killed in action.
It was suggested, Admiral. I recall no agreement. To that end, I call for an immediate vote.
Hello, I'm right here. You don't see me? It's like, come on. You know what? I really honestly don't know which decision to make. I mean, I always go for the Paragon one. I find like I want to do what Tali wants me to do.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
How did they get there before we did?
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Oh, we can rally the crowd.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
The value of High Paragon.
In light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What
I
you
know, it's
said,
like I haven't even heard a single word from Miranda this whole
anyone
time.
speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks, but I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
I am a Vanguard.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This might be useful.
$34 Paragon. Not that that was going to do anything for us anyways. We're already up to the max. Okay, well, let's see about whether anybody has anything to say now.
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
He did leave a message. Rail used his last words to give Tali orders. That's all that mattered to him.
I know how that might seem, but the fleet's safety was the gift Riel wanted to give to his daughter.
I never asked for that. It wasn't the gift I wanted.
I know, but it's the only one he could give. Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
Yeah, the fleet's always with me, clearly.
All the...
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Off the record, Rail Zora was bringing the Geth online and networking them for weapons tests.
Keela.
You can never tell anyone, Hen.
You have my word. Thanks for keeping quiet. That would have hurt what your father wanted for the fleet. I'm just glad you didn't have to pay for his mistakes. Be well, Tali. Fly safe.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rael Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
And you get a lot of Paragon for this loyalty mission, more than any of the other Paragons, to be honest.
Tali. Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Oh, that'd been a nice little relationship there.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only gonna make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
The RRI was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing. I was wrong. Tali Zora was innocent after all.
There you go. What's Tali's power? Drains enemies, that's right, energy drain.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Cerberus Intel. He believes you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Heroes project shut down before the riot broke out. Has been destroyed. Oh, uh-oh. There's more? Oh, no. Oh, good. We have enough. Nice. We need this. They should help the ship survive blast like Loth that destroyed the first Normandy. That's a big one right there. I like how this says we don't even have a Geth member, but yet they kind of spoiled that, didn't they? You're not supposed to know what's going on yet. All right, well, there you have it, ladies and gents. Everything done up to this point. Very good stuff. So now all that technically is left is the side missions, the Arrival, Overlord, Lair of the Shadow Broker, and of course the main mission. So we will be continuing on with the main mission in the next live stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being a part of this playthrough of mine. Huge, massive undertaking to play a game like this on streams. So I'm so glad that you guys do tune in. But please make sure that you leave a like or comment on the video as well. Share with other people out there so we can continue to get our channel seen by more and more people, so we can continue to grow, which means that I'm able to continue to do this. Thank you all for being in here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and it has been my pleasure to bring it to you. So love you all. Yeah, that's right. Yes, before I leave, sorry, thank you so much for reminding me about that. Let's go finish our conversation with Tali. Because usually after you complete a loyalty mission, you always need to speak to...
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
How do they shower? That's all I want to know.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
2 more Paragon, is that it?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Alright, so probably once we get Legion, I'm sure that she's going to have a lot more maybe to conversate with. Alright. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Next up, we'll be doing the main mission. So, love you all. Thanks again for watching. Take care of yourself, and I will see you on the next stream. Peace.